Welcome to Civil Engineers Adda. Okay, so today we are going to see the bar bending schedule for doubly reinforced beam. Okay, so we are not going to draw, but we are going to prepare the bar bending schedule. But you require the drawing of longitudinal section, that is L section, cross section at the midspan, and cross section near the support of a simply supported doubly reinforced beam. So the following is the data. Size of the beam I am considering here as 300 into 450, and clear span is 4.5 meter. Bearing on wall, that is support 200 mm, thickness of wall 300 mm, main reinforcement tensile, that is 3 bars of 20 mm dia, 1 bar bent up at L by 7. Okay, so compressive, since it is a doubly reinforced beam, we get tensile and compressive 2 bars of 16 mm dia. So stirrups 8 mm dia, 2 legged vertical stirrups at 200 mm center to center. Assume end cover or and clear cover as 20 mm. Okay, so prepare the bar bending schedule. So let's start. What are the calculations for bar bending schedule? Let's calculate the total length of beam. Okay, so the total length of beam, as you can see in this figure, is clear span plus 2 times of bearing, which is equal to 4.5 meter plus 2 into 0.2, that is 4.9 meters. Okay, the total length is 4.5 meter, so 2 times of bearing, that is 200 mm, that is taken as 0.2, so 4.9 meter. So next, length of straight bar, simply straight bar without hooks. Okay, so you'll be able to see the drawing here. Yes, only straight bar, no hook, that is total length of the beam minus 2 times of end cover. Okay, that is 4.9 minus 2 into 0.02, that is 20 mm is the end cover, so we have taken as 0.02 meters, that is 4.86 meters. So next, length of bent up bar. Okay, the length of bent up bar, you will be able to see the figure here. Okay, yes, so length of bent up bar is nothing but the formula I have given, which I have discussed in my previous videos. Length of straight bar plus 2 into 0.42 times of h. Okay, what is h here? The meaning of h is overall depth minus 2 times the end cover minus 2 times diameter of stirrups and diameter of main bar. So in the same way, substitute the values and you will get 374 mm or 0.374 meters. So length of bent up bar is, substitute in the main formula here, so that is length of straight bar plus 2 into 0.42 into h, that we have calculated here. So that yields around 5.17 meters. Okay, so next thing is number of stirrups. Okay, so the number of stirrups is equal to center to center of bearing divided by spacing of stirrups plus 1, which is 4.5 meter, that is 4500, plus 200 mm, that is 100 mm from one center of bearing and 100 mm from one center of the bearing, that is so we have taken as 200 mm divided by spacing of the stirrups is given as 200 mm plus 1 is in the formula, so 20, that yields me 24.5, so I will take it as 25 on the higher side. So next, the length of one stirrup bar. So the formula is as follows: 2 into a plus e into plus 2 into 12 times of diameter of the stirrup of bar. What is a? So you can see in the diagram here what is the value of a. So a is the vertical length of the stirrup. Actually, a is vertical length of the stirrup. E is the horizontal length of the stirrup. So it is actually a rectangle. A and E are different, so only it is a rectangle. Stirrups are a rectangle, so the formula is given here and we have calculated accordingly. 450 mm minus 2 into clear cover is 20 minus diameter of stirrup is 8, so accordingly E also is calculated. So A is 394, E is 244. So finally the length of one stirrup bar is equal to 2 into 394 plus 244 plus 224 into 8. Okay, so that yields me around 1.468 meters. So next we will go for the tabulation. Okay, we will tabulate the results of whatever we have found out in the bar bending schedule calculations. Now the type of bar, since this is a doubly reinforced beam here, there is a, for a tensile bar he has given two types, one straight bar and another one is bent up bar. So shape of the bar I will just indicate here, straight bar, bent up bar. The diameter of bar, straight bar is 20. So there are two numbers of bars. Length of one bar that have been calculated 4.86 meter, directly I have written here. So weight, that is 7850 into area of bar. So how you will calculate the area of bar? Area of bar, so bar is in the form of circular shape, so pi by 4 into d square. Pi by 4 into d square. D is nothing but the diameter of bar, that is in the fourth column. Okay, it should be in meter, so be careful. So the calculation is 2.46 meters, and the total weight is calculated as 5, column 5, column 6 and column 7. Total multiplication will give you the value of column 8, that is total weight. So similarly, bent up bar 20 diameter, one bent up bar at L by 7 as per question. So length of one bar is 5.17 meters. So again weight and other things, if you calculate, it will be 2.46 meter, because since the weight is per, okay, since the weight is, we are calculating standard weight, that is pi by 4 into d square, the value remains same here. If the diameter changes, then only the value of the column number 7 changes. Only if the diameter of a bar is changing. See, the diameter of is same in column 4 for straight bar and bent up bar, hence the weight is not changing here. See a 16 mm dia, now it has changed to 1.58 meter, 58 meter square. So in the, sorry, kg per meter. Stirrups 8 mm dia, 0.39 kg per meter. Okay, so next one, compression bars. So that is also we have taken as a straight bar. So next 16 mm, so two numbers of such bars are there. Length of one bar 4.86, weight 1.58, total weight is 15.36 kg. Stirrups, so 8 dia, 25 stirrups are there, 25 such stirrups are there. Length of one bar is 1.468 and weight is 0.39 meter, so total is 14.31 meters. So total, if you sum up all the values in column 8, then you will get 66.3 kg, adding 5% wastage. Okay, this is a standard thing that we already always add 5% wastage, that is it will give you around 3.32 kg extra. So when you add up to the 66.3, you will get around 69.62. So we will take it approximately, or we will consider it for the higher side, that is 70 kg. Okay, I hope this is clear, the bar bending schedule for doubly reinforced beam. So thank you for watching my video. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Meet you in my next videos. Till then, take care. Thank you.